Hey there, Bob from the tent. The tent's here. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCGFAM show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. So here we are. We've got the tent. Bryan from Gorilla Grow Tents. We're going to talk to him in a minute. Sent this tent out to us as a complimentary thing to help us with our grow. Here's what we got going. We got John Ford's Fiery Foods gave us these amazing exotic pepper seeds, and we got our tent. We're going to do let's just talk for a minute about what we have done. So for the last year or so, we've been working on learning how to grow. The show started off just because we had the Oregon's Constant Gardener here. We got the stores downstairs and then over in Eugene. And we just wanted to talk to y'all about that. But it kind of turned into this thing where we started really working on growing high-value crops to their maximum potential, what we needed to do that. And we've been doing a lot of that stuff, but here's the thing. We've done some hands-on stuff, but mostly we've talked to experts about it and how to do it theoretically. And we've been doing a lot of talking, but we haven't been doing a lot of doing. So that's what I want to do. I hope that's what you want to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to grow those peppers with this tent and a bunch of other stuff. And we're going to try to do that as best as we can and see how it goes. No net. If it goes bad, it goes bad. If it goes good, it goes good. So that's the thing. That's what we're doing. Let's get started with it. Let's get this thing open. Let me grab a knife here. Whoops. Oh, boy. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Ha! The big reveal. They say it's sturdy. Okay. It would appear that it has easily survived a 4-foot drop. So I'm going to look at the instructions here. But what I want you to do is I talked to Bryan from Gorilla Grow Tents about what a nice tent this is and how it's able to survive drops and all kinds of damage stuff. It's a good thing. So why don't you watch that video with him, and I'm going to read these instructions, then we'll get this thing together. I wanted to ask you about the tents for the audience and for our people is, what makes your tent different from all those other tents? What have you guys tried to do to make a grow tent?
The one image that always comes to mind when you hear Gorilla Grow Tent is when we first launched the line, there's this image of a bunch of our founders hanging from the poles on the top of the tent.
Yeah.
And that is something that we've seen photoshopped from other brands. It's like,
oh, they faked it?
Oh yeah. We have graphic designers here in the office that have seen stuff like that, and they've dug into the photos, and they're like, yeah, this is just a really horrible Photoshop.
Wow.
But it sort of unintentionally became this symbol of the tents.
Sure.
Gorilla has a connotation as obviously being an incredibly strong animal, and the tents are really, really strong tents. It's the thickness of the fabric, like ballistic nylon, I believe. The strength of the poles. I mean, when you're working in one of these things, it's a commitment. It's something that you are going to be using for years or decades. Or I mean, it's something that really is an investment in your future, whatever it is that you're growing. You want that environment to be as strong, as dependable, as durable as possible. And that's really kind of where Gorilla came from, is, you can go on Amazon and buy a grow tent for $75-$100.
Oh yeah.
But, nick that thing on a nail or something and it's torn. Light leaks are a huge problem with a lot of the cheaper brands. And so we originally came out with this premium line of tents, and recently we actually have been able to drop the prices to a competitive price point.
As you guys get bigger and bigger from your success, you've been able to.
I mean, it provides a lot more opportunity, and we just across the board dropped all of our prices by 20%.
Wow.
And we're competing with a lot of these, cheaper grow tents, but much better quality.
Oh, yeah.
More durability.
Well, and as I've noticed, it's not just the longevity of it that it lasts long and it's strong. It's when you're working with this thing, you move it around a little bit, getting in there, leaning against it a little bit as you're doing something. You don't feel like the thing's going to fall apart on you.
Yeah, and when I first started, I brought home a 5x5 myself, and I decided that I was going to put it in this sort of unused closet in my house, which I want to say is maybe 6x6. So I was building the thing from inside of it, and thank God they're durable.
Yeah.
If I had bought less than that,
it would have been
in the first day.
Wow.
Easy. So I don't recommend many people build the tent.
Actually do it that way.
But it works. I mean, I did it. It works.
Well, very cool. Okay, that was cool. We sure appreciate Bryan doing that for us, talking to us on TV, and this doesn't look too complicated. I think we're going to put this together, but we're going to do it next time. So that's part 1 of the show, unboxing the tent. Part 2, putting it together. That's the show for today. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. For more information about anything on today's show, go to our website, OCGFAM.com. And if you buy anything while you're there, use the code FAMHARVEST. It's going to save you 20%, and it's a lot of fun. The OCG Fam Show, it's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.